Thank you for coming back. And those of you that are new, thank you. You're watching SOS. I am Staff Sergeant Badass. Today we are going to cover the Redneck bug out bag. Oh. Yes, it's Thanksgiving. Turkey's in the oven. I'm killing time. Alright, let's get into it. So, the reason for my channel, you don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. There are a lot of people that sit around and just watch YouTube all day, like me. But anyway, for the guys and gals out there that don't have a lot of money and you can't afford this top-notch, crazy, high-speed, super-duper $300, $400, dollar kit or this ridiculousness, well, you can lean more towards bushcraft. You can lean more towards your urban styles. You've got all these different styles out there. Some people, there's laws in different states, and they all have to follow these laws and things like that. See, now, like, in my vehicles, each one of my vehicles has a bug out bag. Now, some are just fitted for that particular vehicle in size and weight and, what can be allowed. We have a car that, we don't have the type of bug out bag that we have in all the other vehicles. So it's just, you can utilize it for both. And I made sure that the weight was reduced so that if you had to throw it on your back and hike for a while because your vehicle broke down and it's a get-home bag, or you get in a jam and there's violence and riots in the street or whatever, we get hit by a meteorite or a giant earthquake or a flood or, giant flying piranhas come out of the sky, or you get the Sharknado from nowhere. So you got to watch out for Sharknadoes and zombies, okay? So you never know what it's going to be, okay? And that's my point. And someone said the other day that Trump has killed the prepping world. Well, come on, people. If you don't think there's a threat to us, there's threats all the time. This isn't just for, who's president, and all that stuff. The government still has that watchful eye, There's still those global elites that are, like, out there, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, not trying to sound like InfoWars or anything, but... Okay, I'm ranting too much. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Okay, so, bug out bags. Alright, whatever your bug out situation might be. This is the Redneck bug out bag. And these are just things that I gathered up that were really cheap, swap meet type stuff. Okay, so, the bag itself is an Alice pack. You can look up Alice pack online. And yes, my Alice pack, you can see it's not that ridiculous. Alright, let's get into the size of it, right? Let's see, from here to here, we got about 11 inches. Yep, about 11 inches, not too bad. It's not going to tug on you too hard. And let's see, from this direction, about 19 inches. Yep, seems about right. And then width, how wide is it? How wide is that bag, Staff Sergeant Badass? It's about 18-ish, maybe 17. Something like that. So it's not too bad, right? Now let's flip it over so you can see the back side. Look at that. Look at how low profile it is. Nice. Now I did all this myself. This is so I can take up the extra room. And those of you who have external frame packs, you have your internal frames and you have your external frames. This is an external frame pack because the frame is on the outside. For the noobs that are watching, just in case, wink, I'm here for you too. Because I want you to get into it. If you've never done this before, I really want you to get into it. And we're a team, Once you start doing stuff like this, we're in there, dude, I'll be here for you, you'll be here for me. That's the way it works. So, we take care of one another, right? And you're supposed to love your neighbor and all that other good stuff. Alright, so, anyway, I do this with the paracord to reduce the size of my pack. So I bring it into the loops on the outside, and then I just draw it in. And it's an Alice pack. All Alice packs have these on it, unless you broke them already. But I loop it in just like that, and then I reduce everything down. I've always liked the Autos pack because they're cheap, affordable, and not only that, but they have cool and they're super strong. They last forever, and even you have quick disconnects. Like new style packs would do, like the clip. Well, these are a little different. You got to lift up on them and then pop them out of place like that. And to get them back in there, you just put the little hoo-ha on the hula hoop, and then you get that together with a little bit of talent and some skill. You pop that back in there, and then put your little snap back there. And it's fully adjustable. It's all metal teeth. Well, it's aluminum, aircraft aluminum there, but fully adjustable, and it's super fast. You slip it on your back, zip, all the way down. All right. And then I put the duty belt on here to give me a little added support. You need something around your waist. Trust me, I learned the hard way one time about having something that straps tightly around my waist. You need it. You have to have that support. Packs aren't good with just straps alone, I'm telling you right now. So you need the duty belt. You got to have something to go around your waist. It gives you good support. Now for added support, I did something on the cheap. Like I said, this is the Redneck bug out bag. So you can see there's a piece of 1-inch rubber hose in there. Real thick rubber hose. You see that? Alright, so there's a thick piece of rubber hose that runs straight through it. Give me more support, and it doesn't ride up and down on my back. Now let me turn this around so I can get into it. Alright, there we go. Now, my choice. Now, I've gone over, there's an earlier video I did on knives, right? Now, one of my ultimate knives that I love the most, I can't carry this around with me, or, I wouldn't have it in here. So, since I'm not gonna, technically I can open carry this if I wanted to, but since I won't, because it's just too ridiculous, this is the ultimate knife. And you can do this stuff yourself. I did a video on bushcraft. You go back and look at my bushcraft video. I did this. I made this leather sheath for this knife. You see this? And this is a kukri, alright? Look up kukri. They're awesome. And another knife that's really, really good that doesn't get a lot of respect is the karumbit. Alright, look up the karumbit. And the karumbit has a curve to it. Now, believe it or not, it makes an awesome can opener. I'm not kidding. Try it one time. Take a karumbit, if you've got one in your home, take it, flick it out, and just open a can. You'll John Wayne that sucker, dude. Just open it right up. But anyways, how this thing works, I got a couple of straps here. I just undo, and then ta-da, I've got my blade. Now, I've reduced this down a lot, but it's solid steel. This is aircraft aluminum. This is solid steel. This has a steel pin that runs through it and holds it all together. And then back here, there's a full fishing kit, fire tenders, all that cool stuff inside here. I like a knife that has a pocket that I can store stuff in the event that I lose everything, but I still have my knife. So this has a full survival kit inside of it. And not only does it have a full survival kit in its handle, it also, this is stuff you can make yourself, folks. I mean, you don't have to use exactly what I use, but you can get something really close to it, okay? And I highly recommend it because it'll definitely help you sleep better at night knowing that you had this stuff kind of setting in place. So, literally, you can go off into the wilderness with just this. You wouldn't need anything else, because even if you're like, well, where's your smaller knife? Stuff starting about us. Well, there's my smaller knife right there. I keep a smaller knife in here. Not only that, but it also has grooves cut into the side of this knife. So I can use it for spear fishing or hunting. I can use it for a hunting knife. Put it on the end of a large stick and go spearing away at some fish or small game or whatever I choose to do with it. Inside here, I've made a box, right? Now, I haven't done any of these yet, but I'm going to start getting into the pocket EDC tins that you can carry around with you. This isn't a tin. This is a little waterproof case that I've gotten from the fishing section, and I filled it with survival gear. It's got a saw. It's got all that cool stuff in it. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I've got my fire starter and all the other jazz. So this is just a breakdown of what I make sure is with my Redneck bag. Okay, this is with my Redneck bag. So let's get into that. So now the way I've got this set up, it's so that it won't just come apart, right? So I've got straps that come around through here. And this is really long. So the reason for all this, and I won't cut it off, is because if I have to put a sleeping system up here, or if I have to put any other gear on top of this, my jacket or whatever, I've got a lot of length. Because what happens is when you stretch this out, I love Alice packs. You stretch it out, and then or you can bring this up through here, up there, and then stack it all up on top of your pack, just like that. That's why I like Alice packs. This is for the poor man, okay? So you might be like watching my show right now and be like, dude, I'm getting that 511, 72-hour kit, dude. Get out of here with that trash. But this is for the poor man, alright? People want to be able to sleep good at night, and they want to know they can survive a disaster or a car breaks down or whatever, right? It doesn't have to be pretty, right? It doesn't have to look super cute or anything. You can still impress your friends and be cool, right? Right? I thought so. Anyway. So I like this version of the Alice pack because it's got your separate packs on top of it, little pouches. Now, you might find one like this. Now, I like this one so I can have easy access to certain items. Now, I have kids, so you might see some differences in my pack versus your pack, because I have 3 little ones to take care of, so I might have some stuff in here that does not apply to what you're going to be carrying. I wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. For example, quick access. I've got baby wipes, and these can also be utilized to clean yourself, right? Baby wipes. And then also another thing to keep in mind, this is quick access, right? I've got a Zippo lighter in a case that I've made. I actually made that myself. I'll do more videos on making Zippo lighter cases. There's many uses for Zippo lighter cases. Look it up. I'm not kidding. You can rip this whole thing apart and it becomes something totally different. It's crazy. I watched a few videos on it. I'm going to have to do a special video on it just because it impressed me so much. I'll have to do one. Alright. Then you're going to need Zippo lighter fluid. It doesn't weigh a lot, so don't freak out. Alright. And then the other thing that I like to carry is another small knife. I like to carry around with me. Now I made this pouch, but this is just so that I can put it in my pocket, and then. But this is great for drilling holes. It's good for drilling holes and starting fires and things like that. Just another little item that I keep in there. Now I keep an extra set of wipes in here, and along with these silicone gun cloths. The reason why I use this silicone gun cloths is because I can use it for so many other things. It's got so many different purposes, but I use it to clean my firearms. And with this kit that's not included is I keep an AR-15 fully broke down, all compact into a little box. I keep it all broke apart and I just snap it all together when I need to. It's this type of survival rifle I put together just for this. But you can choose an AR-7, which an AR-7 is really nice. A Henry survival rifle would be great to have a little 22 with you or something like that. But if you're thinking more dangerous territory, then maybe an AR-15, an AR-10 or something like that. Or something different, whatever you choose. But that is a quick access pouch, and I've got some fire, and I've got weapon cleaning and stuff like that I can get into. Then of course you've got to have, this is your toilet paper. Now this is something I just made myself. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, and that's the other thing is, you don't want to spend a lot of money when you're making the Redneck bug out bag. So I take toilet paper and I roll it off the roll, and I put it into a Ziploc bag. So I've got some toilet paper if I need it. Oh yeah, I could use leaves if I wanted to. Whatever, dude. Go away. Anyway, there's more toilet paper. Quick access toilet paper. Alright, so that one's empty. Let's go to the next one. What do we got? Electrical tape. Everyone needs tape. So I always go to Harbor Freight and get my 70 whatever cent roll of electrical tape to keep in my bag. What else we got here? Yes. Now, once again, you can't have too many knives, and you can't have too many supplies. One thing that I love to carry, and I talk about this in other videos, zip ties. Now you can go to Harbor Freight and get yourself some zip ties. I just fold them up and shove them in here, and then stuff everything else on top of it. But zip ties are really, really important. And you got to have yourself a good flashlight. This didn't cost me a lot of money. I keep a backup knife. This is just for keeping in my pocket and whatever. Yeah, it's a good knife. Didn't cost me a lot, but I've had it for years and it hasn't broke yet. So there we go. Another little good, you gotta have a good light. And this one works great because you can snap it kind of on your chest rig or whatever and shine your way through, or clip it on your hat. Ziploc bags. You gotta have Ziploc bags. Alright, so that's my quick access pouch, right? It's always good to be able to know where the flashlight is so you can shine around until you get a fire started, just saying. Or find your kids because you don't know where they went and they're wandering all over the woods. Alright. Another good item to have. Alright. Diapers. Like I said, my kit's going to be a little bit different. See how much more room my area takes up just because I have kids. Alright. One more thing we're going to get into. Med kit. Alright. Now this medical kit has, now you got to keep things simple, okay? I've got Quick Clot in there. You can see there's a pack of Quick Clot. That's really important to have. I've got stuff for poison oak and poison ivy. I've got ointments, and ointments also work when you're starting fires. You can put a little bit of ointment on cotton balls, and I have cotton balls in here too. You put a little bit of ointment on the cotton ball and it makes the cotton ball burn a lot longer. Now cotton balls won't exactly ignite, but if you take a diaper and you take just a little pieces of the diaper out and kind of spread it out, you can actually use it as a fire starter. Ridiculous. Try it. Have you tried any of this stuff yet? Yes, I have. Try it. You try it. Alright. But you've got slings. You've got stuff for giving CPR. I've got stuff in here for say you get a mole or some kind of rash or whatever inside your feet. You get your feet messed up. And you've got some stuff to put on your feet to protect your feet from damage. So much stuff in here. And you got to have the pins and slings and all that other jazz. It's got all that stuff in here. Pretty cool little thing. I've got, this is a life straw. I've also got water purification tablets. Life straws are really cheap, dude. Redneck, I'm just saying. You can go to Wally World and get a life straw, okay? It's simple. And they don't cost that much. Come on, dude. And this will last you forever and ever and ever and ever. But water purification tablets, you can pick those up just about anywhere. Walmart, I think, even sells water purification tablets. But I got these in just the strip so that I could tape them to the top of it if I need it. Now, I talked about this in another video. I've got 2 cans of cook fuel. Alright? I talked about that in one of my my winter preparedness video. Or one of my other videos. I can't remember what it was. Yeah. It was another SHTF gear video. Use this to cook in case you have to and you don't have a fire. I'm doing this because now I've got my cup to cook with, and this is in the event, kids, whatnot, you know, I'm entertaining my kids too, so you got to keep that in mind. Alright, that was that. Let's get into the next one. Now, I love that there's tie straps in here to keep everything kind of from attacking me when I open it up. That's always good. I don't want everything falling all over the place. This is when we're going to get into some other weird stuff. If the video is too long, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the best I can at keeping it short. Alright. Now, back to the baby dome, okay? Now, we've got, if you've got women with you, you're going to need to carry stuff for them too, because they might forget. So I've got pads in here. And if you don't know what pads are, you can Google women's products and pads and stuff. I'm not going to get into all that. I've got soap and baby ointment, diaper rash ointments and stuff like that. And it's super, super small, tiny little tubes of it. Just to get me by if I'm on the roadway and I'm walking for miles with my kids. And I get a diaper rash with my kid and I've got to take care of it. Food rations. Get you one of these. These are great. 5-year shelf life. Emergency food ration bars, okay? You'll find this. This is 2,400 calories. You can find this at Walmart. Like a couple of bucks or so, I don't know. Maybe 10, I don't know. But I keep these in my kit. Next pouch. Moving on. We're getting a little bit faster here. Sorry if I'm taking too long. I'm trying to get this out as fast as I can. Get you as much information as possible. Faster than fast. Faster than fast. You're slow, Staff Sergeant Badass. Move your ass. Alright. Cool kit. I've got different types of water purification tablets in here. If you can see that. Let me see. I'll open this up real quick. Alright. This is bug and sun. So, sun repellent and bug repellent. You can buy that in the camping section at Walmart. Just saying. Rain poncho. I've got a couple of those in here. You gotta have two. One for the person who forgot theirs, right? Someone doesn't look like the others. Alright. These are great stormproof matches. They're water resistant. I talked about that in one of my other videos. Space blanket. Emergency blanket. Keep you warm. Booty. Warm booty. Anyway. Gotta have a space blanket. So. Alright. This is my kit for this. Do a little bit different things with each little kit that I do here. And then, once again, more food rations. Alright. You see that pile over there? Yeah, it's a pretty big pile. Not too bad though. Do you see how it fits all in here? Not done yet. Got one more. Got one more. Let me take a look. I can't remember. I'm making sure I don't forget. Because sometimes I forget things. You ever forget, then you forgot again, and you forget it one more time. Sorry if I'm being annoying. Alright. Can't have enough knives. I'm just going to throw that out there. Are you ready? Are you ready? Drum roll? Alright. So another thing that I keep in here, not just food rations, because I'm not going to feed my kids just food rations all the time. This is a gigantic, broke down set of MREs. There are 4 MREs in here, believe it or not. I keep them in a bag. It's different. I don't keep it in its original container. I use it like this because I did this for food, right? And it's in the portion of my back that I won't feel it, alright? Over here. It's cheap, man. Come on, you can do that. You can do that. Alright. Another little knife that I like to carry around. Can't have too many knives, right? This has a great saw. You'll find this in the camping section at Walmart. It might look different to you. It's because I made some modifications to mine to make it better. I think it's better. You might think it's dumb. But I don't care. It's mine. Alright. Mask. It's always good to keep your N95s nearby. My cooking gear. It's another cooking gear. Alright. In the event I ain't coming back. Alright. Now in the event I ain't coming back, I keep this stuff in here. This is a full set of non-GMO seeds. Alright. I've got everything that you can think of under the sun in here. There's an inventory list of all the different seeds I have in here. I made this myself. I didn't buy it from some fancy company. I went out and I got myself some non-GMO seeds of the things that I would like or my kids would probably like, and I put them in this pouch. And then I sealed them up tight and sealed them again, so they're in here. Full fishing kit in case I don't want to use the one that I have in my knife or I lose my knife. Alright. Eating tools. Gotta have your hobo knife. Monocular so that you can see things far away. Hope you're enjoying this silly video. Right, I got more. Hang on. Don't end the video yet. I got more. Alright. Edible plants book. Okay. This is for you hippies out there and you want to know what plants you can eat. This thing is amazing. You know, I love books and I talk about books all the time. And if you haven't gotten the edible plant book, this one's by... This is your Eastern South North America, or Central North American. This is Lee Allen Peterson. Yeah. Field Guide series. So he has a whole series. This is part of his Field Guide series. Anyway, get that book. Keep you guys too long. Alright, what I got here? I've got AA AAA, and CR123 batteries, because my rifle has CR123 batteries. It doesn't weigh that much, dude. Calm down. Compass. You need to find your way. You're going to need a compass. And you're going to need a good one. Don't get a cheap one. Don't be cheap on the compass, alright? You're trying to find your way around. Try and get a good one, okay? I even have paracord lanyard. I care so much. What else do I have for you, hippies? I think that was it. Yep. Yep, that was it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just one way that you can do this on the cheap. Notice that each one of these items, literally, you can find this even at Walmart, I think, in their little section up there for their books, or someplace nearby. All right, so about the only thing you might not find at Walmart may be questionable about this book. All right, so go to your camping section, stuff like that. Similar items to what I have. If you don't have kids, then obviously minus all the kids stuff, and probably pack less food. So you wouldn't need as much food. And you probably wouldn't need the cooking set or anything like that. But if you're just looking to survive for yourself, you probably wouldn't need so many knives or whatever. You know, the choice is yours. But this is literally all you would need if you wanted to escape comfortably. Now, when I talk about bug out bags, I don't talk about, you know, you're going to pack some toothpaste and some deodorant. Look, it's not a business trip, bro. You're going to be out there and things are going to try and kill you. So the thing is, if you're bugging out, why are you bugging out? Are you going to be going to a hotel? Come on, dude, get serious. If you're going to a hotel, go grab your bags and pack your stuff up and then go to a hotel. That's what I'm saying. But if you're going to be, when I say bugging out, I mean your ass is leaving because things got way too bad, because your neighbor's house got its doors kicked in, and there's tanks rolling up, and dudes getting hit in the face with a buttstock of a rifle and screaming, "Where are your guns?" or something like that. Okay, that would be, I better go to the woods, you know, or a nuclear attack or something crazy. You just know you're not coming back or whatever. I mean, this is like bugging out. This is for bugging. So you're not going to go, you know, packing like 6 rolls of underwear and stuff like that. Come on, dude. You're going to have to start improvising a little bit and start learning some skills. So get some books and learn some skills. That's very important. But this is the Redneck bug out bag. This is for people who can't afford a lot. And this pack here probably all together costed me $20, maybe $20. And if you expand it, you can put a sleeping bag inside of it. It literally fits everything. You can put a gas mask and a sleeping bag on top of all this stuff. And it's just ridiculous how much stuff that this little pack right here can carry. And anyone who's ever been in the service before knows what an Alice pack is and how capable it is. So it can be a little uncomfortable, but if you want to save some money, go with the Alice pack and you'll save a ton of money. But make some adjustments, wear it out, try it out, test it out, make sure it fits for you before you make it your primary, okay? Now this is just one thing that I have with all my gear that I put together. So if you like the video, hit like, share it with your buddies. Please share me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever else you've got me. And I'm on Twitter if you want to hit me up. I'm on Pinterest. The links are in the About Me section. If you sling down to About Me on the main page, you'll see that I'm on Twitter, I'm on Pinterest, I'm all over the place. But if you want to hit me up, you follow me, I follow you. That's how it works. That's what I do. If you've got a YouTube channel and you just want to shout out and be friends, I don't care. I'll conversate. I've got a discussions page, discussion section, a little blog spot there on my main channel. You can get in there. If you just want to talk about stuff, comment in there. We'll talk about it. I started a couple of comments in there earlier to see if anybody wants to jump in on the topic. It was something to do about zombie apocalypse and whatever, maybe Sharknadoes or something, I don't know. But anyways, if you want to get in there and talk to me and goof off, I don't care. That's what I'm there for. But anyways, you're watching Step 1 Survival. I'm Stasser and Badass. Enjoy your day. Have a nice Thanksgiving.